So one thing with this coronavirus slash COVID-19 information is doing to people is starting a lot of confusion. Now, I understand that it's your life, it's your privacy, and if you choose not to tell the world you have COVID-19, that's between you and your God. Now, for the sake of the kids and for the sake of the fans, if you are somebody that is an entertainer, an athlete, and you're loved by millions, and you're around a lot of people at a lot of a lot of different places in your life, pretty much surrounds you around people all the time, you should speak up and let everybody know that you have this. Respect and shout out to KD, Kevin Durant, because he's one of the biggest entertainers, athletes in the world, and he admitted to having COVID-19. Because I'll tell you this, people, you could see one of these Major League Baseball players, NFL players, entertainers, celebrities, and you know, your kids, first thing they would want is an autograph. They want to get close to them. And if you don't know these people have COVID-19, you're going to catch it too. Now, the link for this article will be right below in the description. According to the Inside Hook, several MLB players and coaches have reportedly tested positive for COVID-19. Wow. So the tension between the Major League Baseball and the Players Association has already have many fans wondering whether they'll see a baseball season this year. And now there's another complication. Several MLB players and coaches have reportedly tested positive for COVID-19. There's no word on who tested positive or how many players and staff have been impacted by the virus. But the news of the positive tests was revealed in a letter obtained by USA Today, sent Monday from MLB's Deputy Commissioner Dan Hallam to Players Association attorney Bruce Meyer. And word of wisdom to all sports, you can't hide anything from we the people and, of course, we the media. Now, the proliferation of COVID-19 outbreaks around the country over the last week, and the fact that we already know of several 40-man roster players and staff who have tested positive have increased this risk associated with commencing spring training in the next few weeks, Hallam wrote. Now, your recent letters have all expressed a concern in one form or another that players are being asked to take an extraordinary burdens and risks in the current environment, he continued. However, the association proposals to play as many games as possible as deep into the fall as possible increases the health risk to players and staff, which is not something we are prepared to do. Now, they went on to say, we strongly disagree with your assertion that our concern about player health and safety in the midst of the greatest health crisis in our lifetime is a pretext to play fewer games, he wrote. As you are aware, while the language in the March 26 agreement states that the Office of the Commission will use best efforts to play as many games as possible, a very important qualifier to that provision in that the schedule must take into account player safety and health. That qualifier was inserted because neither party had crystal ball in March 2020 to predict the COVID-19 situation at the time the 2020 season was to resume, if at all. Now, a lot of players aren't buying it, taking to Twitter to question the timing of the letters leaked first. I hope everyone is feeling okay and recovering well. The Nationals pitcher Sean Doolittle wrote, but the timing of this leak is suspicious and it feels very gross. Cubs first baseman Anthony Rizzo retweeted news of the positive tweets and added good timing, and Mets first baseman Pete Alonso replied to Rizzo's tweet with, it's almost as if they planned it. And you can see those tweets right here. Now, I only read according to these articles because I didn't say this stuff. I'm only reading their quotes. So these are facts according to the actual person that said it. So here's my opinion on this, and you will have yours as well, and you can leave them in the comment section. I believe there are way more people with coronavirus than they're putting off, especially when it comes to the sporting world, the entertainment business. They will do anything to make sure they keep getting money. To stay rich is even harder than getting rich because they have more bills. They have more money that they need to be made in order to stay on top. They have competition. And this world, this country in particular, kind of evolves around sports. If you really look at it, I don't think there's anything bigger than the Super Bowl in this country. The Super Bowl is like a national fucking holiday, and it generates billions. The NBA Finals, the World Series, all of these are so big in this country of the United States of America. The Stanley Cup. Now, I will say this, and I want everyone to pay close attention when I say this. Be careful, because I don't think the MLB, the NHL, the NBA, the NFL, even the soccer league don't give a fuck about the coronavirus. They will let you come to their games and say social distancing, and they would know good and damn well that people there already have coronavirus, and they would try to do protocol and get you checked and also get your ass quarantined just because they need the money, the revenue, the ratings. It's all about money. That shows you how much people care about your health. So you care about your health. I wouldn't give a fuck if they didn't even start this shit back up, to be honest, until they have a real vaccine, because too many people are dying, and the sad news is that many more people will die. Like this video, leave your comment, share this on Twitter, and subscribe.